Hey there, Vinny from Project Frugal. Well, it's this time again, time for Road to 100k. Let's see what's happened. Before we get into some facts and figures, let's check out the OCR rate. New Zealand has currently put this up another 50 basis points in the last couple of days. Let's see what this means. So here's the official cash rate over the last several years. This was implemented in New Zealand in 1999 when the Reserve Bank decided to put in an official cash rate. And essentially what this means, to the best of my understanding at least, is the higher this goes, the more interest rates go up, the more in control that inflation is. At the moment, inflation is running rampant all around the world. So by putting up the official cash rate, it basically hopefully puts a stop on inflation, but interest rates go up and it makes shares less attractive. So that's what we've got in terms of that. We can see down here at the bottom of the chart here, if we look a bit, it's been quite high in the past, up to 5, 6, something like that. And the market has been hot over the last few years, and basically it's starting to go back up. So shares are not as attractive as they were. We have a look at this page here. It says the Reserve Bank uses monetary policy to maintain price stability as defined in the remit, whatever that is. The current remit requires the bank to keep inflation between 1 and 3% on average over the medium term, with a focus on keeping future average inflation near the 2% target midpoint and supporting maximum sustainable employment. And the bank also implements monetary policy by setting the official cash rate, and it reviews that 7 times a year. So trying to keep the money in balance so inflation doesn't run out of control. Obviously, there's an impact whether you raise it or you lower it. Either way, that's just the way it is. Let's go and see what's happened on Sharesies. So, another $1,000 invested for Denise. Basically, no purchases this time. And there's a good reason for this. So there was some dividends paid out on the 24th of May 2022. $12.68 property for industry. And another $1,000 put into the portfolio. If we scroll up or scroll down a little bit, let's just go back to the front page of this. We have a look at the chart there. You can see it's very steady up to here. This is in the last year, and then said this many times before, as soon as January hit, it's been pretty much downhill from there, and it's been very, very volatile. And at the moment, according to this, negative $1,585. So $29,000 has been put into this portfolio. If we add up this number here plus the $1,000 plus in the wallet, we're talking about $27,500 or just shy of that. So a loss of $1,585. And if we go and have a look at the actual portfolio, another bad day on Friday. Well, to end the week, essentially another $157.74 down. But this is just the way it goes, and there's nothing I can do about it, nothing Denise can do about it. A lot of the shares went down because the Reserve Bank did actually raise the OCR rate, so obviously the New Zealand market is a bit jittery on that. So I believe that Wall Street went up on Friday, which essentially is going to mean that maybe the New Zealand market will get a bit of a bounce from that. But at the end of the day, still down $1,585. Never mind, just keep on investing, keep going. So no more shares bought, just basically the money's sitting in the wallet. It could be sitting in the bank earning zero interest. At the moment, by having it in the wallet, it's also earning zero interest. But when the market starts to go up, that will be the time to buy, when things, the worst of these demand supply chain issues that we've been having is over. Then it's probably the time to buy when the market is moving up, and there will be some increase in the value of shares when they are purchased. And who knows how long this particular bear market that we're currently in is going to go for. So I can't predict the future. I think, my personal opinion, I think it might go down for at least a couple more months before it starts rising. But who knows? How long is a piece of string? As long as you want. So let's just go and have a look at the dividends, and we'll see what's happened here. Not a lot, obviously. But there has been a complete payout of $12.68 for the entire month of May. Now, you're not going to get rich off that. But the good news is, now that this portfolio has been in operation for just over a year, The next lot of payments throughout June at this stage is $170.53. Last year it was $39.33, so that's a massive increase. Obviously, a lot more money's been put into this portfolio since then. And July moving up from just about $14 to almost $72. And I would imagine the rest of this, maybe not August, because there doesn't seem to be any good companies that are actually paying out in August at this stage. Maybe some of them will, but doesn't look like it at this stage. September and October should be pretty good months, I would say, for this portfolio, and also December. So looking at this, I am thinking that we're going to get at least $1,000 out of this particular portfolio for the 2022 calendar year. Have a look back at the summary of the portfolio. Nothing much else to report. No purchases, with good reason. The reason that I just stated before. I believe the next couple of weeks, couple of months, the market is probably still going to carry on going down. So just have to play the waiting game, wait and see what happens with that, whether it's a good time to buy or not. But at least by not buying, we're not actually losing any more money in theory. We're not going to be selling these stocks in a hurry anyway, because the idea, the long-term goal is to use the dividend income for actual income to replace work income. That's the goal. That's about all there is to this particular video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've learnt something. Maybe you learn a little bit about the OCR, the official cash rate in New Zealand, going up 50 basis points. We'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and happy investing. We'll see you later. Cheers. Bye.